Welcome back to another season of the 3F Family Fantasy Football League. I'm excited. It's going to be a good one. We're going into our fourth year, and we got some changes coming. So we got together and basically abolished kickers. So that's one change. Sorry, Amanda. I don't know who you're going to be taking in the fifth or sixth round. Justin Tucker is no longer available for you. Another change that we implemented is the ability to trade draft picks. I'll send out more info on that. Basically, there's some kind of rules and stipulations regarding the draft picks to prevent tanking. But if your team's kind of bad and you want to focus on next year, Brian, Ant, John, you guys can focus on next year and acquire draft picks via trade this year. Those are two changes. We made also a subtle tweak to the defensive scoring, so kind of takes a little bit of power away from the defenses. Just to kind of balance out the scoring format. We got a real good presentation for you guys tonight of the draft pick lottery. That's why we're here. We all want to find out where we're drafting ahead of the draft. But first, before we get to that, we actually sat down and caught up with last year's champ, Brendan, and two-time champ, to see what his thoughts are going into next season.
Oh, would you take a look at that? Oh, yeah. Thanks, nice, huh? Damn. Till next year. All right, let's get the interview started. All right. So you won the championship last year, making it 2 in a row. Can you reflect on that for us? Yeah, last year was a good year. It was fun. I think everybody had a blast. All the owners were heavily involved. Being able to not only win it for a second time, but to be the first back-to-back champ, it's humbling. It's an honor. I'm really looking forward to this year, though. And what's the expectation going into this next season? Yeah, the expectation going into this year is to win a third. I mean, anytime you've won once, you want to get back there. To do it 2 times in a row. I mean, I think it's safe to say I'm going for the three-peat now, and got to become a dynasty. I know the target's on my back going into this year, and it's just same game plan as past years. Draft the best guys. Pick up the best guys. Not be hesitant to make a trade. It's really just the draft doesn't win you the year. It's everything that happens throughout the season. So really that's where my emphasis is. Do you have a particular strategy going into next season, knowing the target's on your back? Yeah, I mean, in terms of strategy, I'm not going to give, my strategy away, but, I mean, going into this year, I got 2 keeper options that are solid, both 13th round keepers, either James Conner or Nick Chubb. I'm not going to give that away until probably close to the draft. Still kind of up in the air on that. And then it's really just assembling a good team come draft and being able to make those transactions and move some pieces throughout the year to really set yourself up for the playoffs. I mean, it's almost Super Bowl or bust at this point. I mean, if I'm not in the championship this season, it's going to be a disappointing season. But I'm ready for it, and I'm excited to get started. Lately, I've spent a little less time on the golf course, a little more time in the mock draft room. So I'm ready to go. I hope everybody else is, because I know I'm going to get their best shot, or at least I hope so. But good luck to all the other owners. You're going to need it.
All right. In the moment you've all been waiting for, the main event of the evening, the draft lottery. Here we go. As you can tell, it's spelled out alphabetical order by name. And this is completely random, sponsored by DraftPickLottery.com. All right, here we go. With the 10th pick in the 2019 3F League Draft, it's Anthony. With the 9th pick, John. With the 8th pick, two-time champ Brendan. With the 7th pick, Ryan Jennings. With the 6th pick, Brian. With the 5th, Victor. With the 4th pick, we got Joey. So we're down to the final 3. We have, in alphabetical order, Amanda, Bobby, and Ryan Grant. let's see who gets the third pick. With the third pick in the 3F League draft, it's Bobby. So down to 2, it's Amanda and Ryan Grant. So with the second pick in the 3F League draft, it's Ryan Grant. That means with the first pick in the 2019 League draft, it is the inaugural champion herself, Amanda. All right, and that concludes our coverage of the 2019 3F League Draft Lottery. Quick little announcement from the commission to all the owners. The draft will either be Friday, August 30th or Saturday, August 31st, most likely between 7 or 8 p.m. I will send details and confirm which date it is later this week. We won't be able to do a full in-person live draft due to scheduling conflicts, but we will do something similar to last year where if everybody that wants to get together, we're going to reserve that common area at Brian's apartment, get pizzas and whatnot. Just bring your laptops or phone. Anthony, I got your password. Don't worry about that. So, yep, that concludes our coverage for today. Good luck to all the owners this season. It's going to be a real fun year.